Hello, my Geminis. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be your November reading, general and love. I'm going to do things a little bit different, you guys. I'm going to pull an oracle card for you. Sorry, I can't even say that right. An oracle card for you. And we're going to move on with the reading, okay? So let's see what energies we have for you during Scorpio season in November. Some of you guys are traveling. I'm feeling travel for Gemini next month. This is going to be a very spiritual experience for you, even if it's just an hour away. There's something about wanting to travel, wanting to take a road trip, wanting to get away, because I feel that you are feeling restless with your environment because you need some time for self-reflection. I feel there's been a lot of fast-paced movements the past month or two. There have been a lot of transformations and changes in your life. I feel that you're Gemini. I feel that you're coming. It's like I keep having a vision of this seed being planted and you're blooming. Okay. November is about your blossom. It's about your blossom. It's about how you relate to others while you're blooming, right? Your relationship with people while you're blooming. For some of you, if you have a Pisces in your life that you've been friends with, I do see that there's going to be a short separation. Look at that. How beautiful is that? So the oracle, just really confirmed what I was saying. If you have a partner or a friend that's a Pisces, I feel that you guys are being separated in November. Either it's due to this travel or it's due to you wanting to push people away for your own evolution, because it's not that you don't want to be a good friend. It's just that you need time for yourself. And November is going to be the month where I feel that you are taking it upon yourself to say, I don't want to be responsible for anybody this month, okay? And I think this energy is long overdue, because you guys have been putting out fires left and right, okay? I see some of you guys really holding it down with your family. You have been taking on the majority of the pressure of your family, or you have been taking on the majority of the responsibility. So November, I see that you want to get away. Like you're moving away. Like you're trying to, it's not that you want to escape. This is a very clear decision. It's a very transparent decision. It's not something you're doing out of fear, okay? Gemini. The month of November 2018 theme. There's going to be a lot of action. I'm seeing a lot of action here. Maybe some of you are trying to run away because you don't want to deal with yourselves inside, okay? Perhaps there is a split up between you and a Virgo, and you are trying to find your ground. You're trying to center yourself after this split, and you don't know how. I feel you're a bit erratic in November if you have just split up with a Virgo, and I feel that this may be making you emotionally a bit you're feeling a bit, right? Like you're just like, whoa, like I'm trying to I keep seeing this feeling like you're rushing around. You're trying to kind of figure yourself out in the process after this breakup, okay? For others, this may be a water sign, all right? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, maybe there was a split there. Or if not, maybe you are, Gemini, you are thinking about a water sign. So what opportunities does Gemini have November 2018? You have the opportunity to forgive. Forgive people around you who have disappointed you. Forgiveness. This is the month to do it because of Scorpio's energy. You want to really transmute that energy, you guys. You don't want to, you don't want to carry it on into the new year. And you won't. You'll let it go. Gemini. opportunities. Okay. There is a Libra for you in November. There is a Libra coming for you in November, or you are into a Libra and you are so afraid because this person is so captivating that you just don't even know what to do with yourself. You're like, damn, this is what love feels like. Like, this person is really like such a goddess or such a godlike kind of vibe in your life in November. And I feel that you're almost kind of taken aback by how you're taken aback of how charming they are. If this person is not new, this person is someone from the past coming back in, okay? But or you have been off and on with this person, okay? But this is, you know, I think that shadow for Gemini. But this Libra, you really find, I feel that you are connecting with this Libra in November, and you really feel connected on a soul level. Like, you feel this person inspires you. I hear creativity. I hear that you actually kind of you see yourself having children with this person. If this is someone from the past that you've been kind of off and on with, this is someone you actually see a future with. And they're coming back in with a lot of, they have a lot to say. They have a lot to say in November. Shadow work, Gemini. 9 of Swords. But please be aware, November is going to test you, because where are you surrendering your power? Okay? Are you owning your power? Are you surrendering it? Okay, and what I mean by that, it means that where in your life are you not giving yourself the proper credit you deserve? Where in your life are you sabotaging yourself? Okay, so Gemini singles, what do we have for Gemini singles? Gemini singles. Possibilities. I feel that some of you may encounter an Aquarius. You're going to have just a short fling with an Aquarius in November. I don't feel this is going to be hot and heavy. I do see this Aquarius swooming over you, though. Like, they don't know how to not fall in love with you, which is very normal for Gemini and Aquarius combo for the most part. There's always this natural click. There's always this natural compatibility between both of you guys because you understand each other very well. Single Gemini. The illusion, Gemini, okay? So as a single, you may have this illusion of what your ideal partner should be like, but are you being realistic? Because does this person exist, Gemini? How honest with yourself are you? You know, it's funny, I had, when I went to my local candle store, you know, my local botanica, right? That's what it's called. I asked this woman, I said, you know, I'm looking for a love candle, and, you know, I really want to petition for it, but I feel that, you know, the success that I've had is only partial, right? She knew her shit, right? She's a santera. She knows what she's talking about. And then she said, you know, you have to remember, you're never going to get 100% from anyone, right? We as humans are incredibly flawed, and we're always looking for someone to love us as we are. She goes, I bet you're not 100% perfect, right? And I said, no, absolutely not. She goes, so when you petition, don't go in there with unrealistic expectations of a partner. Look for 70%, because that's how much you're going to get. Not saying that you're not worthy of something more. But the reality is that partners, you know, people, right? We come into relationships thinking that everything's all great and dandy until the person opens up about their life. Until you have to be emotionally responsible for someone. And then there's like this huge wake-up call for you, like, oh my God, I don't think I want this, right? And it happens to me too. I have a rising in, I'm cusping, so Aquarius and Pisces, so I can't make up my mind for the life of me, right? I'll like someone one day and then I'm like, oh God, they're just, oh, right? So I have that air and water duality about me. I'm a flip-flopper. I am a flip-flopper, right? So I think that what she said was really wise, and I think it makes a lot of sense, and this is very much, very, very correlated to your reading, because Gemini, there's no such thing as perfection in November, okay? And I think that you guys have an idealized version of what it is that you're looking for, and I don't feel this is existing. This is not existing for you because it doesn't exist anywhere else. Single Geminis, this doesn't exist anywhere else. So it is not fair to your future partner or to anyone around you to assume some kind of perfection, right? You may meet someone, Gemini, in November who expects this perfection from you. And you're kind of left like, I'm not perfect though, right? I feel for my other Geminis, you want someone to see you for who you are. And you don't want to sugarcoat it. But I also see that you guys are resisting your authentic selves, my singles. In November, Scorpio season is going to strip away all the masks that you have been putting on in order to not deal with your emotions. Be prepared for that. For some of you, if you have not been living in your authenticity, November, be prepared that you're going to have this shakeup. The reality is going to come to light that maybe, oh shit, I missed out on an opportunity because I was being too much of a perfectionist, or I was being too nitpicky, or I was being this and that. Okay, singles, you're going to have an epiphany. You may even have such an epiphany you want to go back to your ex, or you want to go back to someone in the past that you loved and you felt like you fucked it up. Or vice versa. Someone else may have an epiphany about you where they're like, oh my God, like this person was such my everything. Like, let me go back and fix it. Okay? So, singles, there's a lot of reflection on what partnerships mean to you. Okay? Gemini couples. What's going on, my Gemini couples? So someone that you are with, this could be another air sign. This could be another, this could be an earth sign. Capricorn specifically stands out. Taurus, Virgo. There's a resistance. Like, they're not giving their love. They're not giving their love more than 100% because you guys have had a rocky relationship back and forth. There's a lot of on and off. Or you may have surrendered this partnership recently and you're going back to it. But this person isn't sure of you because of that, because of your departure the first time. It's almost like they're testing you. Like, oh, is this person going to leave again? Should I even invest? Should I even do it? Right? Gemini couples. For others, if you're dating in Aries, I'm just going to say it. Your sex life is going to be off the hook in November. If you're not looking to get pregnant, please, do what you got to do. Handle it. You're adults. But if you're dating in Aries, within a partnership, I see an escalated amount of sexual energy. That Scorpio vibe, in November. I see that there's talks of, long term. There's talks of something really beautiful. For my Geminis that are partnered with an Aries, this person may travel a lot. So be patient with your partner if they're traveling a lot, okay? Because you may get really, like, annoyed that they're traveling. You're like, whatever. You guys are a patient sign. You guys aren't so needy of people. But I think that with this partner, because you guys have such a great connection, you're like, okay, hello, hi. All right, so have faith. How beautiful is that, right? Everything blossoming. Look at this. This is like one of the many cards. Not many of the Soul Tree. This is the Soul Trees Oracle deck. You can find this deck on Etsy. It's gorgeous. It speaks to your intuition. And so you see how there are flowers here blossoming, right? Not every card in the deck has that. And I think this is so symbolic to what my intuition was saying, that you guys are coming into a place where you feel, you know, there's going to be a need to have that faith in November, because you are journeying within. You are journeying within the self. So it's all about your faith in November. The theme is the Knight of Swords and the Hermit in reverse. Someone is moving away from you, or initially, I'm going to go with what I felt. I really feel this is about self-discovery. There is an avoidance of self-discovery because you're too busy taking care of the mundane things, the 8 to 5, the I gotta go to work, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, you know, like you're like constantly on the go. So you don't want to reserve the time for inner reflection. But in November, you're not going to be able to avoid it. And you're going to have several epiphanies in November. And you're going to come into a wake-up call. Because you can't avoid this energy. You can only go 100 miles per hour for so long until you burn out. Until the Hermit is like, are you ready yet? Are you ready to go within yet? Right? So that's how I'm feeling this energy is coupled together in November. There is a need to go within, and you're avoiding it. There's an avoidance, but it's got to happen at some point, okay? Or that you could be dealing with a Virgo that does not want to see themselves for who they are, and instead they're kind of rushing forward with some crazy communication. So be aware of that. Opportunities. Page of Cups. This is about work. I feel this is about work, new opportunities, artistic ventures, spirituality. Some of you, your third eye is opening. Some of you guys are really diving in to your spiritual practice. Some of you guys are really tapping into mediumship. I really feel this powerfully for my healers, my Reiki, energy workers. Like, you guys are really blossoming. Your intuition is off the hook in November. Tap into that, especially if you have water in your chart. Tap into that, Gemini, because I really see this being an energy of you expanding your spiritual, your spiritual focus. Okay. So again, partnered up with that, the Fool in reverse. So don't fear your own power. Okay, Gemini, don't move away from something because you are afraid of starting fresh. Don't make decisions that you're going to later regret. Focus on the present. Focus on building, okay? Don't make immature mistakes is what I'm hearing. All right, so shadow work. Nine of Swords in reverse. This is a lot of journeying in the Eight of Cups. You have gone through hell and back this year. For some of you, you're coming out of a place of mental anguish. A lot of you guys have either had a divorce, or a lot of you guys have come in and out of a relationship, an abusive relationship, just crazy partnerships. And you're like, you know what? I'm going to self-journey. I'm going to move on. Your shadow work, you're doing what you got to do in November. Most of you guys are tapping into that energy of the self-reflection. Single Geminis, we touch base on that, okay? So you're juggling two people. You're not going to juggle two people anymore. You're done, okay? You're picking who you want to pick. This may be an Aquarius energy. Be careful because they do not want long-term. This is not a long-term investment. They do not see you as the one, or you do not see them as the one, okay? But I do see it's going to be fun while it lasts. Couples, like I said, please be careful on indulging. Please be careful on being defensive, and be aware if there are any third-party situations here with another air sign, okay? Thank you so much, you guys.